guys. Cyndi Williams here from Careers on Vacation. I have the amazing Crystal, one of my recent grads from SC Travel Group. Crystal, how are you today?
I am blessed. Thank you so much for having me.
Well, Crystal, you just went through our Careers on Vacation Mastermind.
Yes.
And by the way, it was so fun having you in the program because I love your brand and how everything turned out. And you just brought so much great energy. But share with everybody, if you don't mind, a little bit about where you were before taking the Careers on Vacation program and where your business is now.
Oh my goodness. Let's just say this. I had absolutely nothing. No business, no travel agent background knowledge, nothing. To where I am today is I now have a beautiful flourish business. I'm getting tons and tons and tons of people like asking me, where should I go for my vacations? And I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm the person you go to now.
You get to talk about travel. I love it.
That's amazing.
Everything. That's amazing. And you know, it's when you were like, what would you say is you have tons of people coming to you. So first of all, yay! People always ask like, is it going to work? Yeah, we're going to show you how to do everything.
Yes.
What would you say is like your biggest win or celebration since taking the program, besides all the people, you know, already lining up at your door to do business with you?
Well, the biggest win, honestly, is finding you. If it wasn't for finding you that helped me structure all of this together, I don't know where I would be. And also the mindset, just clearing your mind, getting yourself together and knowing you can do it. That was the biggest win for me.
Yeah, it's overwhelming. I feel like I don't know why this analogy popped in my head we did another live stream about a week ago, but it was like, and I'll share it again just because I think it's so ridiculous, but it works. I always say like, if you were just someone dropped you in the kitchen and you had never baked before, and they're like, bake me a 7-layer chocolate cake with buttercream. Buttercream sounds good too. But if someone just dropped you in a kitchen and said, make the 7-layer cake with all this frosting and make sure it's perfect, because my whole family has to eat, right? And we need this dessert. Like, could anyone actually pull that feat off if you've never baked before, you don't have a recipe, and you're that's what running a travel business in today's market is like. And so
exactly.
I always say, like, we give you the roadmap, but now I'm changing my vernacular to go, it's the recipe.
It's a recipe, yes.
And not just like the recipe, but like, I'm going to come into the kitchen with you, and I'm just like grandma did. She's like, here's how you crack the eggs.
That's awesome.
You sift the flour so the cake is light and fluffy, because that is why these travel businesses sometimes can get a bad name, because people try it and they fail. They try it and they fail because they just don't have the right recipe. They tried to go into the kitchen and bake the 7-layer cake without instructions, without experience, without knowing what they're doing. So that's my new analogy. Do you like that?
I love that. That's exactly how it feels. It's the perfect recipe.
So, Crystal, you mentioned the mindset work in the program. How did that impact you, either in your business or your life?
I mean, it impacts on all levels, personal and work, because I currently am a full-time employee. I have 2 small children and I'm a wife. So I need to do the affirmations just for my own sanity. I mean, it really gives me such good energy every day when I wake up that I'm saying my affirmations, I'm going through the day, and there's no stress involved, but I'm getting through everything.
And can we just have a pause for a moment for all the people that say, oh, I don't have time to launch my great travel business. Crystal has a full-time job, 2 lovely kids, a wonderful husband, and you're busy, but you still, in that 12-week period, made it happen. So mindset, work ethic, showing up for yourself, kudos to you for that 100%. So that's awesome to hear. Talk to me a little bit about, was it hard for you at the beginning? Like however you found me, I don't know how you found me, but was it hard to jump in? What was that process like for you individually?
It wasn't hard for me because I'm more of the risk taker type of person. I think it was hard for my husband because he's more cautious. Yes. And so when I found you on YouTube, I was just scrolling through and I'm like, there's got to be something. I've got to get out of this 9-to-5 job. I've got to get out of the office, and I love travel. So I'm on there and I'm just searching, and your face pops up. And I'm like, let's see what this lady's talking about. And sure enough, whatever it was I was listening to, I said, she was picking for me. She picked me. This is the video that she picked me for me to watch. I'm watching it. I know what I need to do now. Let's hit it.
I love, and we do so much YouTube. We do education for everybody because that's part of our advocacy work. But I love that you found us there because it's just one of those things where when you know, you know. And I always say, like, when the student's ready, the teacher like arrives. I don't know how people find me. They find me on lots of different ways that we market, but I really am a sincere believer in, like, when you're ready and when you have that call on your heart to do travel or to get out of whatever, working for corporate or doing something you don't love or wake up feeling passionate about, you know, if you love travel, this is a great segue into a totally new industry. So that's amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for putting those YouTube videos up. I'm telling you, I really honestly felt like they were made for me. And I was thinking, I'm at work and I have headphones on. I'm like, this lady's talking to me and nobody is.
I love that so much because I really am. Like, I think about like the person out there because, you know, I started 25 years ago this year. I just hit my 25-year anniversary. But the industry was so different. And like today, to be able to just, like, it used to be you worked for an agency and you had mentors and trainers and, you know, supervisors. In today's environment, you have to do everything yourself. So to be able to kind of like encompass, I really feel for that person who's out there struggling and trying to figure out how to make this all work, because it's a big job. It's the cake thing that we talked about, right? Like throwing yourself in the kitchen. So Crystal, you went through the mastermind, you were engaged, you got everything done and have kids and the husband and the full-time job, all that. Would you recommend this program to others that were in your same shoes?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Please don't pass this up. If your guys are on YouTube right now and you're scrolling through and you see Cyndi's, just stop. Listen to the video. I'm telling you, this is the recipe right here.
Yeah, the recipe for the kitchen. We pride ourselves on that. So, well, Crystal, you have been amazing. And like I said, such a joy. You guys need to check out Crystal's stuff. She's already making her transition plan, right? Did I hear that right?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're 12 weeks ago, you were like, help me get out of this 9-to-5. Your travel business is up and running and you're making plans for the future. And I just feel really honored to be part of your journey. It's been amazing to kind of support you in that. And you know me, I wish you so much love and abundance. And
thank you so much, Cyndi, for everything.
You are so welcome. And guys, listen, if you are like Crystal and you're like, I want to get into this, but I don't know how, or I want to do it, but I want to do it the right way so I don't have to wait in the kitchen for 10 years to bake the cake, right? I want to have the recipe, have an assistant to help me have through this whole process and have a cake that's going to feed my family, right? That's the goal. If that's you and you're in that same place, just reach out to us and do a discovery call. That's what Crystal did. careersonvacation.com/ready now. And you can just, well, if nothing else, we'll help you get clear on your goals and what you need to do to kind of grow in this industry. And if it's a fit to work together, we'll let you apply for the program and kind of go from there. But Crystal, thank you for sharing your story and your case study and inspiring everyone that they can get out there and do this. I promise. Like, let's get out there and travel. So we're going to be cheering for you and watching everything that the SC Travel Group does going forward, and keep us informed. You're going over to the grad group, so you're not going far. We'll see you over there and be continuing to support you in your journey there.
Thank you so much, Cyndi. I appreciate everything.
You're so welcome. We'll talk soon. Bye, Crystal.
Bye.